Hey everybody, John Sarton here with the Rio Grande Jewelry Tech team. Today I'm here to show you how to remove and replace a handpiece on a flex shaft. It's quick, it's simple, let's get started. Okay, so this method will work on any of the flex shafts that have a removable handpiece and that have the retaining spring and ball bearing. This is what holds the handpiece onto the shaft. So any of the flex shafts that are designed in this way, you can remove and replace the handpiece. That is if they are actually a removable handpiece flex shaft. But it's pretty easy. You grab a hold of the handpiece in one hand, the shaft in the other, and just pull the two items apart. Really quick and easy. Now going back together, there is a little bit more of a step here, and I'm going to switch out. I'm going to put something in my handpiece so that you can see it turn, because the step that you need to do to put the handpiece back on the shaft requires that you use your foot pedal. So one thing you need to make sure is that, and all of them will come from the factory set up this way, but that 3/4 of an inch of the shaft itself is outside of the sheath. The shaft has what's called a key tip on it, and it has a little ridge that engages into a tube that's on the inside of the handpiece that has a slot. To align this properly, you want to just start to put the shaft in to the handpiece. You don't want to push on it. You just want to set the shaft into the handpiece, and then you want to step on the foot pedal. And you see it's starting to turn. So that means that it has engaged correctly into the tubing on the inside of the handpiece. And so just go ahead and start it spinning and push directly in, straight into the handpiece. Now the handpiece is locked on nice and tight. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this handpiece off, like so, and we'll put the hammer handpiece on. So this is a hammer handpiece. It goes on just the same way. You want to insert the shaft into the handpiece. You want to start your, you want to push down on the pedal lightly, and with this one you're going to hear it engage, and you push it straight in. Okay, so it's a little bit different. It's not going to spin. It's going to start the hammer reciprocating action. So let's go ahead and talk about quick change handpieces. Now, quick change handpieces, they go on the same exact way, but the main thing you need to learn about or know about a quick change handpiece is you have to keep a tool in the handpiece at all times. The reason for this is because, number one, if you store your handpiece, and this is for any quick change handpiece, without a tool in the collet, over time the collet will collapse, and then you will have to replace your handpiece, unless you can replace the collet. But it will damage the handpiece. Another thing is if you don't have a tool in here, it's not going to allow this to spin freely. It's not going to allow the handpiece to turn freely. It's going to bind, and it can actually break your shaft, or if you try to make it work, it'll either damage your shaft or it will damage your handpiece. So always have a tool in your handpiece. It's very, very important. I can't stress this enough. But this one goes on just like anything else. You just push in, set it in, step on the gas pedal, handpiece starts to turn, and you engage your handpiece. Now it's ready to go. So it's really quick. Like I say, you can be cutting seats with your quick change handpiece, and then you can pop off. You can go directly to your hammer handpiece. You can set your prongs. You can pop off. You can go back to your quick change handpiece, and you can continue cutting seats. So this is the way that most all flex shafts work, like I say, that have a removable handpiece. So you see how easy it is to change the handpiece on a flex shaft. It's quick, it's easy, it can increase your production. So I hope this information has been helpful, and if you have any questions, give us a call.